You're surrounded by people, you smile, you talk, you even laugh. But deep down you feel alone, disconnected, distant, empty. It doesn't make sense. You have friends, family, co-workers, so why do you feel like no one truly sees you? This is emotional isolation, and it runs deeper than silence. Today we'll unpack what causes it, how to recognize it, and most importantly, how to reconnect. Let's talk about it. Loneliness isn't about being alone, it's about feeling unseen, unheard, and misunderstood. You could be in a crowd and feel invisible, because loneliness is the space between who you are and how deeply others connect to that. And when there's no bridge between you and the world, you start to doubt your worth. That doubt becomes isolation, not physical, emotional. We live in a loud world, endless notifications, shallow conversations, highlight reels. So we adapt. We present versions of ourselves that feel likable, safe, easy to digest. But over time, those versions become masks, and masks block connection. You can't feel seen while hiding, and that's why you can feel alone even while surrounded. How are you? I'm fine, 1,000 times a year. But fine isn't real, it's emotional armor. We avoid vulnerability to avoid judgment, but in doing so, we cut ourselves off from intimacy. The truth is, pretending drains us, because underneath fine is a storm we're scared to name. Loneliness grows in silence, especially when the silence is our own. Many of us grew up feeling unseen, not because people didn't love us, but because they didn't know how to see us. We were taught to be quiet, polite, low maintenance. We became masters of not needing anything. But that independence had a cost: disconnection. When your emotions weren't welcomed, you learned to bury them. And buried emotions don't disappear. They isolate you from the inside out. You feel like people like the version of you you show them, but not the real you. You rarely feel energized by social interactions. In fact, you often feel lonelier after. You struggle to ask for help or even know what to ask for. You crave depth but settle for small talk. You crave closeness but fear being a burden. You tell yourself you're just tired or busy, but deep down, you know it's something else. Real connection requires exposure, and exposure is risky. You risk being misunderstood, judged, rejected, left. So we avoid it, we keep things surface level, we say what's safe, but in avoiding pain, we also avoid intimacy. And slowly, invisibly, loneliness becomes our normal. 1. Name what's real. The first step to being seen is seeing yourself. 2. Risk one layer deeper. Next time someone asks how you are, don't say fine. 3. Stop performing. You don't have to impress to be worthy of love. 4. Build micro moments of truth. You don't need deep talks daily, but you do need honest ones. 5. Let people meet the real you. Not everyone will, but the right ones will. You weren't born to blend in. You weren't made to wear a mask. You're not too much or not enough. You're just hidden under layers. Start peeling them. Let the real you breathe. Because somewhere out there, connection is waiting for someone exactly like you. If this video helped you feel seen, subscribe and stay close. We don't do shallow here, we do real. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one.